Hi Capricorn. The Fool. There's your new start. All right, so the Emperor, Queen of Wands, so that could be Aries, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Eight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Magician, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. And the Hermit, that could be Virgo. All right. Okay, so you're dealing with somebody who quite possibly never let go of, what are they doing over there? Sorry, getting some water. Never let go of, sorry. Never kind of handled their business. This is like somebody that never really, they had always had a lot of things going on all the time. And you never featured, you were never made a priority here. So it's almost like you've had to kind of pull back and pump the brakes because you saw where this was headed. And you're like, you know what? I don't really have much of an impact here. Like, I want to be special, like I'm making you special. And I'm ready for a partnership. And then there's the kids. Like, I'm ready for an us. And then there's everybody else. This person, you're kind of supposed to be inclusive of that or supportive of them. And that's not what, you two don't see eye to eye on this. All right. So the thing is that you would become emotionally unavailable, and then that would trigger them, and then they would give you all this attention. And then as soon as they had you back in a position and you felt assuaged and you're like, okay, everything's good, then they're like, okay, let me run back over here and handle this. And you're like, no, where are you going? And so there's this whole like, okay, I'm going to handle you. Are you good? Okay, I'm going to handle this. Are you good? But they didn't need all these piles in their life to constantly handle and manage. The idea when you were with this person was for them to, you two, you know, hit it off, and then they had a lot going on and you were understanding. And then it was about, okay, how are you doing handling all that? It must be rough. Was there a game plan? Yeah, there's a game plan. The game plan is just to make everybody happy all the time so that I don't have to be punished, because a lot of this is out of my control. And I can't afford to have my life inconvenienced in one area because I've got like 17 plates in the air on sticks, and I've got to manage everything. So intuitively you're like, okay, well, they're going through something, I better be kind. So then you're kind, but then that becomes the norm or expected, that you're constantly in support of them managing everything and everyone else. And you're like, okay, aside from seeing you be really manipulative, I don't like the fact that I'm just supposed to be really understanding about how you're kind of manipulating and controlling everything else when I'm getting very little of your time. All right, what's this? And there's her reading. Oh, Lord. Okay, where's it? What's this Emperor about? What's this Emperor about? Knight of Swords. So this could be Aries and Aquarius. It says Eight of Pentacles. It says Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. It could be Cancerian. What's this Queen of Wands? That's Aries. What's this Queen of Wands? Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. What's this Ten of Cups? Nine of Cups. What's this Magician about? This Magician. Let's see. Eight of Wands. Aha, what's this Virgo about? What's Hermit about? What's this Hermit about? Temperance. Okay, so that could be Sagittarius. Here's the thing, is you need to know your limits, Capricorn. And this hopefully taught you that you cannot fix anybody else. And you showed up for this person in a really great way. And this is someone that doesn't like, It feels like this is somebody that needs to be seen a certain way. And they don't like to be seen as somebody that can't or that's a failure. So they take a lot of stuff on and they do for everybody else. But after a while, you are expected to just be kind of like this generator or battery support, and you get neglected. And so you withdraw and you're like, well, I'm going to go over here and work, work, work and do stuff and whatever. And they're like, wait, where are you going? And you're like, what are we? What are we doing? Am I just like one of your, I don't want to just be expected to sit here and be good while you do for everybody else. What about us? And the thing is that they need to be seen as a certain way. This is someone that really likes the way things look. They have kind of an attachment to material things. And deep down, though, this is someone that had an idea of things working out a certain way. And the fact that they're not, they have a really hard time letting go of an image. And so this feels like someone dealing with a really overbearing or controlling family or ex, and they have kids with them. And then here you are. And when it's just you two, it's really great. But it's never really just you two, because they're always only getting a couple hours with you. And then it's back to dealing and managing everybody else's opinion of them. There's a lot of impression management here. And this is about knowing your limits and your threshold. And it's kind of, it's just a bummer because you two really hit it off at first. This is a very dynamic, interesting person and really passionate and a lot of fun. But this is someone that needs to be needed by a lot of people, and they need to be seen in a certain way, and they need to have to, like, there's just like always so much going on with them. And it's great because on the one hand, they can handle it, but you're the person they go to when they can't. And that gets old because you're never special. So you kind of fell for this person's charm, which is like, that happens. I mean, that's, kind of fell for their charm here, and there's a connection, but it's not worth your self-respect or feeling like, yeah, I'm just the person that shows up for this time to make this person feel better, but I'm not much else apparently. Like, that's what this is like, you know what I mean? And so this is you realizing that, you know what? I just kind of got enthralled with this person, and I've got to recognize that I'm worth more than just being a support to somebody. Like, I need to take back my own power. I need to invest in myself and look out for me and give myself the kind of care and support that I was extending to this person so that they could extend it to everybody else. I need to do that for me. And furthermore, next time I'm in for a relationship, that's what I'm going to want of my partner. My partner is going to be the type of person that can take care of themselves so that they're present for me. Like, I'm going to take care of myself so I can be present for them. So it's you being whole and meeting someone who is whole that make a whole relationship. You know what I mean? It's not like half this, half that, and then you make a whole. That does not work. Because then you get someone that's always needing from you, and you're needing too, and then nobody gets their needs met, and then everybody's frustrated, and the cycle continues. So this is you letting go of a person that needs things to be a certain way and needs to appear a certain way, and you've somehow become part of their support system instead of somebody that they're showing up for. And you didn't sign up for that. And this is not having your resources co-opted anymore. Not having someone kind of taking over your time and your resources and telling you how to show up for them. That's not a relationship. That's a volunteer shift. And that's for Capricorn. That's for Capricorn. Time to take back control and drive this train where you want it to go. Because this is about you pulling back the reins, shifting gears, and this being about you again, and your self-care and your time and your resources going to you and yours. And doing an about face, and there has to be something, you don't need to keep this person as a friend. They're very charming, and they have a way of making it seem like, just real quick, just please, because you're co-opted. This is someone that they sure make it fun though, don't they? Like this sort of boundary invading. They're a lot of fun. They're very charming. But at the end of the day, you're kind of exhausted after dealing with them. And you feel special because you were chosen, but then you were kind of used. So it's not worth it. It's not worth it. There has to be this sort of clean cutoff and sequestering. Okay, you know, let's be honest. We have Ronageddon to help us with that, right? Because we're all sheltering in place. But there needs to be a clean break here, and you need to be sequestered and unto yourself and doing your own thing and thinking about what you want for your next relationship with someone that, if I'm honest, some of you here already have something started, which is a good thing, because you're going to but it's just good to kind of have this further in the rear view mirror for you, because this person's going to try. They're very charming, and they can be a lot of fun and very nice, and they can show up for you in a pinch, but they're going to come collect that favor. You know what I mean? So it's just, no more. You can't afford the little sort of nebulous connection with them, because they're going to always kind of find a way to get to you or to involve you somehow. And your generous spirit and generosity, you know, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, because you've got a can-do attitude. We can do this. I got this. You make sure that you got this for you and for someone else that can say, hey, yeah, I got this for you too, on a consistent basis. Because this person is wanting you to show up for them so they can show up for everybody else. That's for Capricorn. Magic works through you. Which is why you need to be with somebody that respects that about you and gives back what you give. Because at some point, you become just like a spigot. And you're just doing all the giving and the disseminating. Everybody else is just taking from you, and you're not getting anything back. It's a ministry. It's not a relationship. So this is about a fresh start, clean break, because what else are we doing right now? Let's be honest. And you starting off on the right foot with your new person. And it feels like you've got something beginning or new anyway. You've got a clean slate, and then lo and behold, here comes this new one in. And you're doing your own thing. You're doing you. And there might be some caution, as there should be, because virus. But also, this is a great time to practice self-care and to practice boundaries, so you kind of don't get sucked into somebody else's agenda. And not that you're naive about that. I mean, you want to contribute. You've got a giving nature about you. You've got a really can-do attitude and very industrious. Like, oh, yeah, let's solve it. Let's handle it. That's great. But the downside is that eventually that got co-opted by this person. And that still retained that part of you that is giving and generous and has that can-do attitude. Because that's awesome. Everybody wants a partner like that. But you're going to now be very choosy about the balance of future relationships, because you've gotten, honestly, taken advantage of. And next time around, you're not going to be so willing to give it away. You're going to give it a lot of time to develop. And you're going to make sure that there's balance in the give and take. You can still enjoy someone's company, but not invest in them emotionally if you see that, oh, I'm not going to get back what I give here. So this is someone that I'm just going to go to a movie with. Or this is someone that, yeah, I can just be Facebook friends with them or something. But as far as the intimate, emotional stuff, you're going to be taking your time to see where that balanced connection is with someone, or that harmonious connection is, and you're in the driver's seat here. So a clean break from this situation, because it was fun while it lasted, but then it got kind of one-sided, and no, you don't need that. All right, so forward, onward, new person coming in hot. If they're not here already, they're coming. I know, pandemic, but they're coming anyway. So like May-ish, if they're not here already. I hope this was helpful, Capricorn. Much love and support to you.